Khind Holdings Berhad was firstly founded and established in 1961 by Mr. Chin Kim Fa, who was the chairman of the company now. Khind Holdings Berhad is a producer and marketer of home consumer electrical appliances and industrial electrical company. The company had employed over 800 staff with 11 branch offices in Malaysia and a manufacturing plant in Sekinchan, Selangor. The company, also known as an investment holding company, people found it as a good fast-growing company to invest their money. The company is listed in the main board of Bursa Malaysia list and one of the companies that comply Sharia value. The company vision is mainly in the growth in sales, profitability and market share, healthy cash flow, competitiveness, branding, excellent human resource performance, excellent quality product and service, strong customer base, respectable organization, and market relationship. Hi, my name is Maisarah binti Mazlan, and I will explain about financial ratio analysis of Khind Holdings Berhad in terms of liquidity ratio. First is current ratio. As we can see, the graph shows that the company current ratio show a fluctuate trend throughout the year. In 2017, the ratio goes up to 1.93 times as compared to 2016 and dropped significantly in 2018. It reveals that the inability of Khind Holdings Berhad to fulfill its short-term obligation, and it is because the higher ratio, the greatest ability of the firm to pay its. Next is quick ratio. The graph shows an uptrend movement from 2018 to 2020. As we can see, the quick ratio in 2020 is increasing from 2019. This is a good sign from them as well to their investor, but an even better sign to creditors because the creditors are able to know when they will be paid back on time. Moving on to net working capital, the graph shows downtrend movement from year 2016 to 2018 and it continued increasing to year 2020. From year 2018 to 2020, it showed uptrend movement and Khind Holdings Berhad net working capital performed better in 2020 than other years. It explained that Khind has created additional funds and they could using it to invest in other activities. Net ratio will be presented by Nur Maisara.
I would like to present about profitability ratio. Gross profit margin. In 2016, the ratio is 31.77% and goes down to 31.64% in 2017. The company is better performed in 2020 than others. It is because the gross profit margin in 2020 higher than others. It means the company did well in managing its cost of sale. Operating profit margin. In 2016, the ratio goes down to 2.03% and slightly increased in 2020. In 2020, the company is good performance because operating profit margin higher than others. It showed that in 2020, the company is making enough money from its ongoing operations to pay for its variable costs as well as fixed costs. Net profit margin. The ratio in 2016 goes down to 0.42%, but it increasingly in 2018 until 2020. In 2020, the company is more efficient at converting sales into actual profits. Return on total assets. The ratio in 2016 goes down to 0.67% and increasingly in 2020. In 2020, the company is more effectively managing its assets to produce greater amount of net income. Return on equity. In 2016, the ratio goes down to 1.07% and increasing from 2018 until 2020. This company is good performance because return on equity in 2020 higher than other years.
Move on to the debt ratio. In 2017, the debt ratio goes down to 50.83% and increasing 1.3% more than 2017 in 2018. Khind Holdings Berhad performs better in 2017 than any other years because in 2017, the company implies less leverage and also has less financial risk. Next is equity ratio. The ratio goes down to 18.54% for 5 years. Khind Holdings Berhad performs better in 2020 than any other years because a lower debt to equity ratio are considered low risky to creditors and investors. Last but not least is time interest earned. This company has the highest times interest earned during 2020 due to low interest expenses. Khind Holdings Berhad have a good performance in 2020 than any other years because it is more favorable, meaning that the company can afford to pay its interest payment when it comes to due.
The first activity ratio is the inventory turnover. The inventory turnover started to decrease in 2017 and 2018, but started to increase again and achieve the higher value of efficiency in 2020. Khind Holdings Berhad showed a good performance in 2020 because a higher value of inventory turnover ratio considered a positive indicator of effective inventory management. Secondly is the total asset turnover. The ratio decreased 0.7 times from 2016 to 2017, but then showed an increment started from 2018 and achieved the highest performance in 2020. The company showed the best favorable conditions in generating cash and sale in the year of 2020. The next activity ratio is the average collection period. It showed the decreasing pattern from 2016 until 2019, but increased again in the year of 2020. The average collection period in 2019 is effective, which it allowed the firm to meet its short-term obligations. For the average payment period, it showed a decreasing pattern from 2016 until 2019, but increased again in the year of 2020. In 2019, it showed more favorable than other years because the average payment period is lower than the other years. The last ratio of the activity ratio is the fixed asset turnover. The pattern of the fixed asset turnover show reduction in the year of 2016 until 2018, but goes up again in the year of 2019 and 2020. This show that the company has gained more profit from the asset they have in the year of 2019 and 2020.
Next, I am going to talk about the price earning per share. The price earning per share ratio graph shows a significant increase from 2016 to 2017. In 2017 to 2020, it shows a downtrend movement. Meanwhile, in 2020, the company is good because investors anticipate higher performance and growth in the future. Move on to the earning per share. The company earning per share shows a fluctuation movement for overall. From 2016 to 2018, it shows a downtrend movement for earning per share. This can cause a poor indication for the company growth, and it also can give the lower return to the shareholders.
In conclusion, the Khind Holdings Berhad is performing an improvement as it shows an ascending state of graph pattern to the year 2020. Overall, the company showed the best performance in the year of 2020, and due to pandemic and the movement control order (MCO), the company managed to attract more customers to buy more appliances because all people spend more time at home. The Khind Holdings Berhad also managed to make proper plan to increase their sales and revenue in the year of 2020.